Okay, so once you have started to create some of the folders, or if you've done all the folders and everything else like that, you will notice on your Schoology site that on the right hand side there are no assignments or anything else like that on there. I'm going to show you now how to actually add some assignments, create a Dropbox or a drop assignment folder for the students to turn in the stuff that you want them to work on. Okay? Alright, so we are going to be sending a message to all the students that are in this class, the sample class section 1 students. With this one, I'm actually going to add a couple of other things to it. I'm going to combine the message feature with a poll option that that can be used, or that can be done with every single one of your messages. The nice thing about this, when you're sending messages, is that it's a great way to remind your students of upcoming dates, important, and all sorts of other stuff. And then, like I said at the bottom, all you have to do is click on one of the options that are on there. For this one, I'm actually going to add a poll and post some questions for the students to reply to. That way I know I can gauge their understanding and see if they actually want to continue receiving messages, or what they think about Schoology so far and stuff like that. Alright, so after you have sent the message, the next feature that is on there is the gradebook feature. Obviously, because I don't have any students in this class, I cannot really see any of the information as far as like assignments they've submitted, when it was submitted, if it was late, discussions they have participated in, and stuff like that. So once I would have more students in there, then I would be able to essentially, see what they did, what they turned on. Another feature that Schoology does let you do is it lets you add the badges. Badges can be awarded to students like stickers, how we used to use stickers in the past. I haven't really played around with it this much, but I believe that is something that once you have all your students in the class, is something that they will enjoy and will want to get all the badges and everything else like that. Again, once you have all the students in there, you will see all of them in there. It will give you a list of all the students that are in your class once they have entered the access code for your class. One of the nice things, or one of the interesting things that you have to remember, is that you will see yourself in each one of those classes with a little crown right after your name. That means that you are the administrator, and that means that you can change, edit, delete, do all sorts of things to the page, or to the Schoology site itself. The analytics is awesome, because this one will tell you when things are turned in, if they are turned in. All sorts of important and interesting information can be displayed on here. So it's just something that once you have your class set up and some assignments has been put in there, you can actually check and see what the results of this analysis of data is. So it's a great tool, and something that I use to double check and make sure my students are completing all the stuff, and if they're not, then obviously I actually have to send out some messages and all sorts of other things to keep them on track. Okay, so after you are done, you can go to the page itself, and you will actually see the message you have sent to the students. On the right hand side, you will see a whole bunch of other little icons and all sorts of other little things. Some of them are assignment drop boxes that you will create for them. Some are discussions. They have the little balloon on there. The green ones are the ones that have the little thing with the pencil, and those are quizzes. So I'm going to go back to the sample class now. I'm going to show you how to create some of those messages on the right hand side. Okay, so upcoming calendar events, this is your virtual calendar the students can have access to whenever you log in. So you can actually click on there when it starts, when it ends. You can actually give it a title of, whatever it is that you want the students to remember, a short heading. You can put a description to it. You can do all the other things that we talked about before, as far as like editing, because it's just like a Microsoft Word document, so you edit it the same way. At the bottom, you have the option of attaching files. You have the option of recording your voice, and you have, all sorts of other things you can do to it. If you are going to ask them to RSVP, that means that they're going to do it and stuff like that. You can do that. If not, then you just click Save Changes, and then you are set. After you click Save Changes, you will see that the upcoming events message will appear right there. So when the students log on, they will be able to see that message right there. Okay, as you can see right there, we are going to add an assignment now that will also appear on the right hand side. The assignments are ways for the students to turn in paper or PDFs to your class. So like, let's say you have and especially in my class, I have them download all the PDFs or download a PDF page that they're working on, and then I have a due date that they have to finish it and turn it in. Once that due date comes, if they turn it in and it's late, it will tell you if it's late. But the students have all the information right there, as well as where they can find the file. And obviously they will be using Notability to edit it unless they have one of the other ones. Again, you can have a due date of when it's due. If you have categories for it, you can select the category that it's going to go into. You can select pass or fail, or A, B, C, D type scales for it. Once you have selected that, you click Save. Now you see that it's in the grammar folder. Okay, we go back to the class, and then you will see that it also appears in the upcoming events tab, the right hand side of the student's iPad. Okay, once you click on there, on the right hand side, it will show you, once all the students have submitted their work, it will show you the students that have actually turned in the stuff. Okay, it will also show you whether it's late or on time, and all sorts of other stuff. From there, you will be able to actually edit it and do all sorts of other stuff. Okay, so let's say that there's some information that is missing from that assignment, and you want to clarify it a little bit more for the students. All you have to do is go back to that assignment, hit Edit, type in the information, the updated information that you want. As you can see, I just added a little thing on there, and it will tell you what is due. If I click back on the grammar folder, you'll see that both items that I have created are on there. Again, you can change any of that information that you want, but the biggest thing is that now you should be able to make assignments and reminders, as well as drop assignments for the students to turn in their work.